Hey everybody, and welcome back. So glad you could make it again to another video. And today we're gonna have some fun and make one of our family's favorite recipes. Hello family and friends, I'm Susan and welcome to my home. Hey everybody, it's Susan here, and it's Sunday night and it's time for another family favorite. One of our favorite soup recipes, creamy hamburger soup. So good. The name does not do it justice. It is so amazing. And this video is also in collaboration with Falon from Moss Family TV for her Fall Food Fridays. Please give Falon a visit. Her channel is adorable. She is a sweetheart and her family is just precious. So come on along with me. I've already got my ponytail up and let's get to cooking a Fall Food Friday favorite. And here's the recipe for the creamy hamburger soup. Got a little bit of glare there. We're going to need 1 pound of hamburger, which I've got in the pan I'm about to brown up. We're going to need a whole onion, which I have right here already diced up. Minced garlic, which is calling for 3 teaspoons of minced garlic. Some salt, some pepper, Italian seasoning. It's calling for 32 ounces of chicken broth, which I have in this container. I use chicken bouillon and water. A 25-ounce jar of pasta sauce, which y'all know. Aldi's traditional pasta sauce is what I love. 1 can of diced tomatoes. 8 ounces of cream cheese. It calls for 1/4 cup of fresh chopped basil, which this is what I just got out of the garden, and yeah, it's looking pretty bad. I think my garden's just about done for the year, so we'll deal with that. And 2 cups of small shells is what it's asking for. I like penne. And of course, y'all have seen my container that I hold it in. That's a big thing of penne, and it's all in there. We need 2 cups of that at the end. So, let's get going on cooking the hamburger meat and the onion. The hamburger meat is brown. The onions are cooked also. I've drained everything, and now it's time to put in the 3 teaspoons of minced garlic. 1, 2, 3. 3 teaspoons of minced garlic. The salt and pepper. The 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. The chicken broth, the 32 ounces of chicken broth, which of course I said was 4 chicken bouillon cubes, and the correct amount of water. There that goes. And now I'm going to also add in the spaghetti sauce, the whole can. And of course this is Aldi's traditional. You know I love it. The whole thing went in. And I'm adding my diced tomatoes. All right, so everything is in. Now what we need to do now is bring it to a boil and then turn it to a simmer and cook it for 10 minutes. So I'm going to be getting this to a boil and then turn it down to a simmer for 10 minutes. And while I'm letting that boil, thank you for tuning in to another video. Tonight's video is easy soup that you can make and feeds a good amount of people. Or if you're only 2 like me and Danny, make a run of soup, can feed us for a couple meals. I've really had a lot of people on my mind. This is Sunday, of course, the Sunday after Hurricane Ian came through. And I'm so glad that some of our friends that have property on the coast came through without very much damage. We here in Cherryville, we're an hour away from Charlotte on the west side. So we only got some winds and some rain, which was awesome. Our lake home didn't fare quite as well. It's still really good, but our gazebo is gone. It blew away. So we've got to go down there and clean that up sometime soon. We just didn't get to it this weekend. But if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and join our channel's family. We'd love to have you. And, of course, let's get back to the soup. And it's been 10 minutes. It's been simmering and reducing down a little bit. And now it's time to add the cream cheese and the basil in. So I'm going to go ahead and add the cream cheese in. And I'm just going to pinch off the pieces. Whoop, buddy's wanting a piece to fall on the floor. You ain't going to get none, baby. I'm sorry. And this will make it extremely creamy. All right. And like I said, the basil I got was about what's left on my basil plants. There ain't a lot left. The cold weather kind of got to them the past few nights. So they're not looking as good as they were. So I went ahead and cut up the basil. This is a 1/4 cup of basil from my basil plants out in the garden. And we're going to put these in. And we're going to let the cheese melt down just a little bit. And then we'll add the 2 cups of noodles. And of course the noodles can be any noodles that you want. I like the penne. They're the best. I like them best. So that's what we're going to use. But let's let this melt down. And then we'll add the noodles in. And the cream cheese is just about completely melted in. I'm going to go ahead and add the 2 cups of penne pasta. All right, now it's time to let this cook up, probably about 10 minutes until the pasta is completely tender. And I'm going to go ahead and keep this on a medium high to let the pasta completely cook. And then we'll come back whenever it's ready to serve up. The soup is ready, and we have a little boy who's kind of wondering what's going on. Can you see him down there? He's wanting a bite of it too, ain't you, bud? Ain't you, bud? Okay, let's go ahead. And as you can see, the noodles have absorbed. It looks really good. And I'm just going to use a cup. And I'm going to scoop out the soup. And I had to taste a noodle to make sure it was completely done. Get this full. All right. Look at that. Creamy hamburger soup. It is so good and a family favorite. Give it a try. You will love it. And it's easy to make. I'm going to give this a taste. Hopefully it won't burn my mouth off, but it is so good, guys. I don't have to know it. I've tasted it many times before. No wonder that's a family favorite. It is so good. And it's hot. Gotta let it cool just a little bit more before I eat the rest, but oh my goodness. This is a bowl of wonderful. The name doesn't do it justice, guys. Please give it a try. You will absolutely love this soup. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. The creamy hamburger soup. It is so good. You've got to try it. And it's so easy. I'm going to link Falon's channel down below and the playlist because there are quite a few people that are going to be joining in on the Fall Food Fridays every Friday in October. So go ahead and visit her channel and visit the playlist and see if you can find some other good recipes to make. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. We would love for you to become a part of our channel's family. Until next time, have a great week. Please like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram or Pinterest, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos.